Hi everyone! How are you guys doing? Are you guys doing well? Are you guys doing fantastic? Are you guys just doing okay? I need to know. I am so excited to be here again. Y'all, this is gonna be a good stream, okay? Cause we figured some things out. We figured some things out. Okay, so first I do want to know how you guys are doing, and then I'm gonna tell you about my week, okay? Because my week has been pretty slow, it feels like. I'm also gonna turn down this game volume. Actually, give me 1 second, because it's overpowering me a little bit. This I think is a lot more reasonable. I was like, why is it so loud? Apparently I turned it up. But I have been having a pretty good week this week. Work wasn't like anything crazy. I've been kind of just like treading along with some of the stuff that I have to get done, but it hasn't really been all that bad for the most part. Yesterday we did a really cool tour of Memorial Stadium, and we went and we saw that, which is like it's like the really big Nebraska like stadium over here. So we went and did that as like a company thing, which was really fun. Actually, we had a really good time. I was not, super excited to be there at first, because I'm like, I'm excited to like find out if it's good or bad, because I'm personally not a sports fan in the slightest. I don't know shit about football. Okay, if you tell me anything, I'm like, girl, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that. A tight end, girl. Is that an OnlyFans? Like, I don't know what's going on. Okay. But yes, I did go, and I honestly had a really good time. They talked a lot about like just different things and how they're built and like when they were built. I think the cool thing was just really going to see some of the like facilities that they have over there, because I'm like, girl, the athletes are treated well. Okay, they have so many things that I'm like, this is crazy. Like, what is this for? But like, love that for them. I think it makes it also like kind of make sense why like people kind of treat like college athletes as like celebrities, because it's like they get all these privileges that it kind of ascends them to that status. Like, that's how it felt to me. But you know what? I love that for them. It kind of made me like regret never going into sports, because I kind of wanted to, but I had so much anxiety around trying literally anything when I was in high school. And so I remember I had a PE class, and the instructor literally told me, she's like, you should try out for the soccer team. And I said, girl, no thank you. And then I kind of regret it, and I thought about it so often that I'm like, you know what, I should have done it. But my anxiety back then, y'all, my anxiety would not have allowed me to, it didn't allow me to enjoy literally almost anything. I hated being in so many spaces because I was constantly anxious about like not being good enough to be in a space. And I think part of that was just like something that I needed to get over, because I feel so much less of that as like an adult, but like that took such a long time. And I think that like applies to so many things, right? Like, a lot of people talk about imposter syndrome when it comes to entering the workforce. So y'all, that shit is real as fuck. But I dealt with it back when I did my internship, because like my internship that I did was like, it just threw me in, and there was way too much going on with like the pace that I was given it. But we coped. We got through. After the first week, I honestly was fine. But that first week was really rough. I was like, I don't know shit. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't know how I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. Mind you, I didn't do that for the rest of my life. Like, my current job is kind of very different from that. And I do think I could have potentially stayed there, even like unhappily, if I was paid more. But y'all, that place was not paying enough for me. So we did. But I really enjoyed the experience there, and I think that's one of those things that like I will constantly stand by, is try everything. Y'all, try everything. Try things you don't like, try things you think you won't like, try things that make you uncomfortable. Don't like force yourself to do them if it's like going to make you like throw up and like break down. But to me, I still did them. And a lot of shit like would make me feel such terrible bodily anxiety, and I would still take myself through that shit. Okay, I was still forcing myself to like be out there and like try things, and I still like have to fight that sometimes, fight that like anxiety, fight those like inner urges of like, you shouldn't be doing this, to things that like are not harmful to anybody and things that I like would enjoy. And I've just been kind of like trying to force myself to like be in those spaces. And I think that really, really helps. A lot of people talk about exposure and like exposure therapy. And I think it's honestly one of those things that you kind of have to cope with if you're like an anxious person like me, because if you never try to push past it, you will be so bedridden by the anxiety for life. For life. Hey, y'all, me, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I think it's one thing if your anxiety has to do with specific things, but my anxiety is so like generalized when it comes to anything, really, when it comes to like fear of death, fear of being murdered, fear of being kidnapped, fear of being attacked, fear of saying the wrong things. Like it's like it will build and build and build, and at this point I'm gonna build an empire of anxiety. And mind you, I'm never gonna sit in the throne because I'm too anxious to do that too. And I'm like, girl, we gotta take control. We gotta do something. And it's not always like that, and it's sometimes still very, very hard. But hey, we do it. We do it. We get through it. We do. We get through it. That's a good motto. Y'all should live by that too, if you can. If you can. I really think that sometimes just getting your foot somewhere, and it's like that sales tactic of like you get your foot in the door and then you can sell people products, because now it's like, okay, well, I might as well listen if they're already here. And that's really what it's about sometimes with your anxiety. It's like, yes, the anxiety's here. I already stepped through it. I pushed it aside and I walked through it and I'm sitting in it. And once you're sitting in it, it's like, you know what? I might as well take it all in. I might as well try to absorb everything that I can without like giving into it. And I think doing that slowly like just genuinely helps so much. For me. It might not help all of y'all, but it did help for me. And I still get anxious about certain things, but I don't get anxious about everything. And that was really the goal. That was the goal. And we were here. We are here, actually. But yeah, and I do think that part of that also sometimes has to do with you guys. Like, I remember when I first started streaming, yo, I was anxious. I was like, what if they hate me? What if they don't like me? What if, bitch, who gives a fuck? Bitches hate me in general, right? Bitches will always hate you. Is everybody gonna hate you? No. Is everybody gonna like you? No. That's okay. That's okay. We push past it. We get through it. Because ultimately, the girls that are here, I think y'all, I'm with y'all. We're here together. Exactly. And I do think that part of that is just like learning to accept the like negative responses too. Which that part is very hard. And I think there's certain things that you just kind of have to push past. And I also think that it depends on what your insecurity is on, because I am insecure about very specific things, and I'm never going to share those specific things until I'm over them, okay? Because that's how people weaponize them. But at the same time, I think it's different when the insecurity comes from me internally than when it comes from other people. Because when other people say shit, I'm like, girl, y'all crazy. Because I'm eating out here. But then when I say it, I'm like, no, you're onto something. Let's take some notes. And sometimes that's valid and sometimes it's not. And I really sometimes just have to figure out the difference between the two. I'm going to go ahead and run the commercials. And after I run the commercials, then we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and do that. Period. But yeah, Clair Obscur. Y'all, hold on. I need to plug in my phone because I have some notes on there that we need to get over. I have done my fair share of stuff since last time. I think I finally have some like decent builds on people. I don't know if they're perfect, but they're better. They're better than whatever shit show I had before. I can tell you that much. Some of them are like very, very high risk, high reward type stuff. And I think those can be a little risky right now. Those are a little risky right now. So there is some stuff to do with that, of like how we need to cope with certain things.
Stop looking at me!
Oh my god! Thank you so much, Buff Boy Games, for the follows. Thank you. How are you doing? Are you doing well? Are you doing alright? Are you doing amazing? I want to know. Hello, Twitter King, who says nice things. Of course, I say nice things about you because you deserve them. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. If I don't want to say something nice, and this is how you know I'm real, okay? If I don't want to say something nice, I'm not even gonna like the post because I don't want you to think about that, you know? That's one of those things for me, because I see so many people on my feed that I'm like, if I don't want to say something nice about something, I'm just gonna scroll past it. Like, about anyone, you know? Or sometimes, like, I'm a discourse enjoyer, okay? So when it comes to discourse, I will participate. I will participate. But when it comes to, like, anything negative at all, I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't understand the people who will, like, go to someone, they'll say, like, the most heinous, vile shit. And they'll be friends with them! Are you crazy? What's going on here? What's going on? I've actually seen that. And that to me is still outrageous. Because I'm like, girl, if you gonna say some shitty thing, I'ma block you. I'ma block you. Like, it's just not worth the time. You know? And sometimes I feel that about the discourse too. Like, you know that there's some people where their discourse is literally like the most insane shit. Like, it's something that they don't even necessarily, like, believe in. Or, like, they believe in it so strongly. And it's so far diluted and insane that it's like there's no point in saying anything, because you know this person's never going to even acknowledge another point of view. I think I was discussing this with somebody in a Reddit post, and people live different lives, right? And so for me personally, growing up, I thought I was straight 100%. Okay, I did growing up till like 12, 13. And before like 11, I don't think I even thought about anybody, period. I don't think I was thinking about nobody. Okay, I was here to enjoy television. I was here to enjoy my cartoons, and that was it. That was it. I was here to be a bully, and that was it. I was not a good child, y'all. I was not a good child. But the point is, regardless, like, I didn't think about it. And this person's Reddit post was regarding how, like, you're either this or that when it comes to your sexuality. And I'm like, not really, though, because, like, what if you just don't know? Or what if you do know and then something changes your mind? Like, does that somehow mean you have to be this other thing, or you were this other thing? Like, to me, I'm like, sexuality is fluid, and however you want to express it, you can express it. However you want to, like, however you feel that you are, you are. Because ultimately, what other person labels themselves does not matter to anybody else at all. But that's also kind of what the labels are for, you know? And I think that's why, like, can get murky. But this person's point was that you're either this or you're that, period. Your sexuality will never change. You're this or that. And I'm like, but that's not necessarily everybody's lived experience. Because to me, I find myself gravitating towards something else than I did, like, when I was younger. Like, I initially thought I was 100% straight when I did think about it. And before that, I guess I would have technically been asexual, because nothing was there. Nothing was there. And then I thought I was straight because I was specifically only attracted to girls. And then I realized that I wasn't only attracted to girls at one point. Or I developed an attraction. And I think that's the thing where it's like, to me, I'm like, I don't know if that was always there. Does it matter? No. Does it matter? No. It literally doesn't matter. And I think that's something that I also saw somebody discussing one time about whether sexuality is a choice. And it's this idea of, let's say it is a choice. I personally don't think that it is a choice, because if I'm not attracted to somebody, I can't just choose to be attracted to them, right? That's where that mentality for me, like, is hard to follow. Maybe some people do choose. Maybe they're literally attracted to everybody. I don't know. I can't speak for them, right? I can only speak for me. But it's like one of those things where it's like, if sexuality is a choice, right? I don't think it is, but if it was, thank you, Baggy Dodd, for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you. How are you doing? Okay, I hope you're doing well. And if you're not, and you want to share, also let me know that too. Okay, I'm here for everything. Thank you. Thank you. But, yeah, what was I saying? I genuinely think that if it was a choice, this isn't if, I'm not saying it is, but if it was a choice, why would it be an issue? So, like, I genuinely don't think people have an argument against that. It's always just religious-based arguments, and it's like, not everybody wants to have kids either. So, like, does that mean that everybody should have kids? Is that why people should be straight if it was a choice? Like, why does it matter? I don't know. It's one thing, like, when it comes to familiar stuff, like, that's disgusting for a different reason, right? So, like, if they bring up that argument, I'm like, that's because it's breaking so many boundaries that have been set in place. And also, it's like, I don't know, that to me is like crossing so many different lines, but maybe I don't have a good argument for it when it comes to non-biological reasons. It's just one of those things that I'm like, it feels immoral to me, and having to describe why would like require a lot of maybe reading, you know, because I'm sure there are some really good arguments for it, but I don't know them off the top of my head. I just feel like there's certain lines that you don't cross with certain people, and that's where it kind of lies in my head. Like, I don't know. To me, that's not something that I would have ever been like, yeah, you should go for it. No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. But anyway, we're going to get into the game. I'm not going to yap for too much longer. Okay. Let me switch to the game. Y'all, I got myself to finally, like, chop properly, and I'm kind of really here for it. I was really contemplating getting a green screen, but then I realized this actually works without a green screen, which means I don't have to spend money. Exactly. That's what we love to see. We love yapping. Exactly, we do. But we only have so much time, you know? And that's why we're going to be yapping about this game now, okay? So last stream, we did a lot of the Flying Manor, and we found Clea, or is it Clea? I think it's Clea. And we found Clea in the manor, and it looked like she was the paintress or something along those sorts, where she was painting the Nevrons. She is making them evil, and she's creating them to be fighting everyone. And I think that's her way of like destroying and distorting this world so that nobody wants to be in it anymore, and that she forces people out. But at the same time, she might be the reason that everybody's suffering. And we tried to fight her, and we were having a really tough time getting anything done. But I tried off stream, and I almost got that boss fight done. So we're going to go into it. We're going to finish it. I was mainly scared because there would be a cutscene, and I really want to experience the rest of like the story narrative and things like that with you guys. And after we play this game for about 2 hours, we're going to go ahead and start Resident Evil 1, which I've played a little bit of before. But y'all said, hey, we don't care that you played it before. We want you to come back. We want you to finish it. And we want to be here for the ride, and I'm here for that. I don't remember anything at all. So it's basically going to be a fresh experience. And I remember that the reason I was having a really tough time getting that game finished was because of the save system. So we will get into that later, but I just wanted to refresh that. I got some things done off stream. I finished most of the Endless Manor. Girl, I don't know what I will do. What you mean? About what? Okay, the game has been a little laggy since yesterday, and I don't know why, because I didn't change any settings. I don't know what I will do when you finish it. Probably in like 4 hours-ish, about there. Okay. So everybody's build should be suitable for this. Okay. What we're gonna do first is I have some notes on some things that I picked up outside of the stream, and just to let you guys know, I beat the like flying serpent in the sky. I didn't know that was really a thing, and then I noticed it, and I was like, can I actually do anything with this? And we could. It was a fight. I was really scared it was gonna be one of those like flying fights, because I fucking hate having to shoot something until it dies. But it wasn't. So we kind of had a good time with that. We have a few things that we have to do today, which is finishing up the relationships, hopefully finishing up this manor, and then we have 2 journals for me to read that I found. We have Verso's.
I miss you. I don't have the right to miss you, but I do. I wish I could talk to you.
Is this the real one, or is it this one?
Fuck. I don't know what I would tell you. Just ask that you forgive me.
Julie. Who's Julie?
Forgive me. I'm not a traitor. I'm trying to save.
Oh, so he's been through that situation before where they didn't trust him.
But you're right.
Also, is the game volume fine?
I'm a fucking coward.
Let me know.
You deserved to know why, but I couldn't. I couldn't face you properly. not, and still do, what had to be done.
Oh.
Papa believes you're Clair's creation, and even if you're not, we can no longer trust you.
Oh.
But I think you just wanted answers. Why? Why couldn't you just let it go? Why did you convince them to abduct me, interrogate me? No. Fuck, I shouldn't say that.
God.
You thought I was a traitor. You were doing what you thought was right, just like we are.
They kill her?
I swear to you, I'm doing what's right.
Why would she believe you?
I should have known when you started questioning things that you wouldn't be fooled. But how could I even explain? You'd have thought I'd gone mad. Doppelgangers. Canvas worlds. Man. But Papa's right. We can't take the risk. Too much is at stake. It had to be done. It had to. Clair already took our sister. If we want to save our family, our world, our people, we can't take any chances. And once we free Mama, she'll bring you back. It won't be forever. I promise. I promise. We deserve to live. All of us.
It's
We
kind of
deserve
complicated to
exist.
think about. Because is the Papa he's talking about the one from this world, or is he talking about the original one? Because I don't think we met two of them. We only met one. Because that means he doesn't have a doppelganger, or does he? Renoir, specifically. That would mean that he does. She kidnapped him because she knew he was acting suspicious, and she probably thought he was on the Paintress's side. We also have, I think, her entry, so I am a little... I don't know how to feel about it. Your shirt is so cool. That's cool. Thank you. Thank you. I love the shirt. It's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorites. I don't wear it too often, but I do love to wear it.
Julie, search and rescue.
Oh, and this is her point of view, maybe.
I know what I saw. He died. Fucking died.
She saw him come back to life.
Half his torso. There's no walking away from that. But when I found him, he was unconscious but whole.
She thought he was a
His
Neveron?
uniform was destroyed, yes, but his chest was merely bruised. He says the blast just missed him, and
He
it
was
was killed
lying.
during battle, so I probably misunderstood what I saw. Bullshit! Absolute bloody bullshit! He and his father keep saying the Paintress is the solution, not the problem. But I don't buy it anymore.
Why would we think that?
They're lying about what happened to Expedition Zero. Somehow, everyone else died, but they walked out without a scratch.
Yeah.
It hurts to think he'd betray us. Nobody ever expects to be betrayed. His mistake, though. He's thinking his charm is sufficient to sell his lies. We'll take him tomorrow night. Claude, Louise, and John are no fools. They saw what I saw. We will get answers. And if he is a traitor, then he will share the fate of traitors.
Right, it's the fact that he was actively lying. And I think that's why he handled his relationship with us a little differently than he did that situation. Because it seems like he was completely avoiding every single thing that he could back then. Yeah, this is running a lot better. I don't know why it sometimes like starts really heavily. I think it should be okay. Let me know if it's the lag is really heavy though. And we can try to see if there is anything I can lower. Okay. This should be a lot smoother. I don't know why it's still lagging. Great. So hopefully that stays. But please let me know if the like lag is strong. So I think it should be okay now, but see, it feels a lot smoother now to me. It actually looks the same to me, and this should solve our problems. So, or at least solve them mostly. I will check it myself though, because I'm like, It says we should be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully. I do think part of it is this area that we're in. We've watched this cutscene before. We're just going to get right into the fight. Okay! Here we go.
Ready?
Okay. I meant to bring Monoko, so this is not what I intended. But that's okay. That's okay.
Your existence ends now.
I am quite frustrated, though, with the fact that the game really did change my settings. But we're gonna try to have a good time. Oh, she's gonna die.
Let's go.
Shit. Okay, this really sucks right now. The situation that we're in. I really should have brought Monoko. Okay, we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. And then I don't know if I have the thing that gets rid of... Because I'm like, if this gets rid of the condition... Oh, she's inverted. Shit. Oh, I did not expect that last hit. Alright, great. No, we need Monoko back. Because I really fumbled with this. I really fumbled with this team. Great. She just gets to heal herself. We just die here. That's okay. That's okay. We will try this again. We will try this again. I think what I did last time was maybe use intervention. Having fun. You know, this fight is not that bad, honestly. But Lenka, are my frames fine? Because for whatever reason, the game changed my settings, and I am quite frustrated with the fact that it changed my settings for no reason. And I noticed it yesterday, but like I thought it was just me, because my game just suddenly started lagging very heavily. And I'm trying to find out if it's really that bad. Okay, it actually looks fine on my end, from what I saw. So, let me know if it's bad, but I think it should be okay. I think it should only be a little behind, and that's it. At the moment, yes. Okay, period. Okay. Alright. Oh, fuck! I forgot to switch Verso out with Monoko. Again. Okay. I really prefer, like... I had to give her intervention because I feel like for whatever reason, Miss Mael is not doing enough. Miss Mael is not doing enough. Like, I don't know why, but she's just not. She's just not. Oh, gag! We might actually just one-shot her here.
Let's carve a path.
Yeah, my Verso is still useless, by the way. I do think that this build was not meant to do damage. So take that however you will. Shit, I don't have enough for intervention. Okay. Yeah, I literally don't have enough for intervention. As long as we survive one turn, I think we should be fine. Cheese fight, you know? Period. Oh, is he gonna... Oh. He took away the most useless person on my team. He literally he took away the most useless person on my team. Cheese fight. You know, that's what the build is for. To be fair, look at my fucking Maya. One hit and she dies. This is like the glass cannon build. And I don't even think I put glass cannon on her. On turn start, if no damage taken since last turn, recover 100% health. Period. Oh, that's kind of gaggy.
How is she so strong?
She's Claire's creation.
She wasn't that strong in that fight in particular, but she does have a point.
Claire?
Is this her doppelganger? Because we saw Alicia's. Because you're so over leveled for this fight. Am I? Oh god. What is she gonna kill herself? No. What the fuck? Okay, what are we doing? Why?
Trying to find a way.
A way out of what? Oh, she can't die? Is that why? I'm so confused. No, but if that worked, why wouldn't she have just done that before? Oh, she just doesn't want to acknowledge the situation? If you think about it, Clea's really just Monoko. I'm just kidding.
Sorry.
Yeah, the family's immortal, remember? Yeah. No, I definitely do remember that. Because we also just had a journal about it, even. Is there anything else over here? I kind of do wish I'd done this at a lower level, because I think it would have been really cool to actually experience this as intended. But also, we saw how that went when I was... Yeah, but that time I was doing, like, negative damage. So, really, it's not that much different from when I tried it the first time. I just didn't have what I needed to. I did not think that would be so quick. Okay, the next... two objectives are... Well, girl, we still can't go there. I'm gonna be real with you. We still can't go there. I still haven't found the next rock for Mr. Esquier. So next we're gonna go to Reacher. We're gonna go to Reacher, and then after Reacher we're probably gonna go to the canvas, because I did do the lamp fight, which was in the paintings, but there is one more place called the canvas, I believe. I also tried to finish the Endless Tower, and then I got stuck at the very last fight. Like, the very last fight. And I couldn't get past that one. So I will eventually finish that, but I didn't finish the Endless Tower. We're gonna go to the Reacher. No, I literally have no idea where the rock is, and I'm hoping that we'll find it when we finish up the relationships, but if not, then we might have to consult Google. We might have to consult Google if it's not going to come from the relationships, but we're going to find that out very soon. Very, very soon. Okay. I was wondering how we get into this place. So, I don't know if this was due to one of our relationships or why we now have access. I think it is, but I don't remember what his conversation with Mael was. Hey, what's happening to your voice? Wait, what is happening to my voice? Is there something weird? I stopped at floor 10. Oh. There's some lag to it. I think it's just the... Unfortunately, the game is just not running as did. For whatever reason. Okay. Now it seems like we're fine, actually. And the game doesn't look much different to me, so... Yeah, remember Mael talked about the third act. Okay, that's what it was. That is what it was. See, I did forget. Forgot because it feels like it's been so long, but it hasn't actually. Yeah. The one that's supposed to be hard.
Another axon.
I'm guessing this can't be as hard as everything else that we've done, though.
She's obsessed with reaching the stars, so...
Hold on. I'm going to turn the volume up. I think it's a little too quiet. Let me know if it's still quiet, but this should be okay. Okay, what's happening?
He never paints just to paint. Everything has to have layers and layers.
We
of
know that...
meaning and
I feel like
purpose.
I'm tripping.
Everything's a lesson.
Really? Try refreshing, because now there shouldn't be any
What's the lesson with
issues.
this one? Hope.
Lizzie. My sister's at the top.
Oh.
And Papa
His sister's at the
knows I have
top?
vertigo.
Refresh, girl. Yeah, thank you, Lenka. This is so beautiful. I honestly want to turn it up more. It still feels too quiet. Yeah. No, because the game now is like running perfectly, basically. So, or for the most part. It seems like it still wants to somehow act up right now. But I think it should be good. I think it should be good. We're also going to replace Verso because I never wanted Verso on my team, honestly. I didn't.
Who grasps the sky.
I hate climbing.
Well, girl, you're gonna have a time here. She's gonna have a time, y'all. She's gonna have a fucking time. Are y'all scared of heights? Girl, I tried, but it still goes back to laggy voice. Oh. Lenka, is it laggy for you? Because I'm guessing that it's not. I don't think it should be. We should be able to gag all these people, honestly. These aren't even chromatic enemies. These are just like normal versions of them. I was gonna say. I'm like, we shouldn't have any issues dealing with literally any of these enemies because we are so over leveled.
Death's a friend.
Yeah, and I also tried looking at it on my end, and I don't think I see any lag with the audio. Yeah, because I'm looking at like the actual Twitch on my phone also, and it seems fine there. So that must be. Maybe try updating Twitch. I'm not really sure why it's lagging the way that it is. Maybe there's something wrong on my end. Yeah. Because I know sometimes there's like encoding specific issues with like different with the apps and stuff. But yes, thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you are having a wonderful... Would it be night for you? Because I think it's usually morning around like 7 p.m. my time. Or like 8 p.m. my time. So I would guess that's like afternoon or nighttime for you. But I hope you're having a good time. You know? Thank you. We're going to try going... So I feel like this is probably the natural progression. I also really love playing as Verso in the overworld now because of this outfit. Like, I think this outfit gags. This outfit is incredible. This outfit's incredible. I really love it. Okay. But yeah. Like, how come you stopped at floor 10? Did it get too hard? I think with the amount of damage that I've been doing, I was able to, like, do a pretty good job with those. But I am struggling with, like, the very final stage for Trial 11, I think. Because I know I finished 10. But I don't think I finished 11. I think I got to the 3rd trial. And that's where I stopped. I'm just like, I really don't know what else to do to like beat the floor that I got to. I just didn't care. That's fair enough. They were mostly really easy for me. Because like, I can still one-shot almost every single creature in most of them. So, or like... I've been able to one-shot at least one enemy in every single fight. So I start off from there, and then I go from there. But some enemies, I'm just like, I hate how they make themselves lag so much. I have a great day, period. You know, I hope to have the same. I hope to have the same. Okay, I feel really bad. They're all crying and stuff. It's almost midnight for me. Okay, so how late do you usually sleep? I usually stay up pretty late, but like I don't really like to necessarily. I just feel like I never have enough time in the day. So that's the main reason I end up staying pretty late. I think they're trying to fix them, but
the sky. They're jealous. They wish to destroy her work. Pull her back to the ground.
Is this part of the parable?
Everything is.
I see. I finished that enhanced dancing bit, then I got too tired of it. That's fair. That's fair. I think my build has been working really well, but I think I'm missing some stuff on my L, because I think I wanted to give her glass cannon, and I don't think I have it on here. Because I think that would, like, boost her further, right? Because currently, I mean, CL is doing great, but there's only so much that I can do with CL at the moment. So it's like, I need to give her glass cannon to, like, further enhance her damage output. Which, like, I would live for that, actually. So, yeah, I just want to give a lot of my Luminas to my L at this point, because I feel like everybody else is just not doing enough, which maybe is because I'm not giving them anything. So yeah, that's fair. I want to try to finish everything, but I don't know if I'm gonna find everything. I don't think I've beat all of the chromatic bosses yet, like in general in the overworld. And I am curious to, like, I wish there was a list so I could at least see what I beat or what I haven't, and I can just go back and, like, look. But I don't think,
that will help.
As far as I know, there's a way to do that. Consume 1 AP to prevent status effects applications if possible. Oh, that's really good. That's actually great, honestly. That's great. Well, yeah, it's because you pay more attention to building my L. You know, I just feel like it's maybe because she's just more capable. My Minoko's okay, but my Verso really sucks. Minoko's been able to, like, do some stuff because I gave him the Lumina or the Picto that allows you to basically use all physical damage as void damage, and most of his abilities in general are all physical damage. And so using that has been really helpful. And kind of made him more viable. He still doesn't do nearly as much as the others do. But also, I don't think I've invested enough into him. I don't think I'll ever invest enough into Lune, but I kind of need to invest a little more because she's currently useless. So if I get to the second stage, I literally have no damage. Like, my survivors don't do shit. My survivors don't do shit. And I really need to change that. Oh my god, hello? How is that not the same fight? I am so confused by how that wasn't the same fight. Like, I'm confused. That was really two separate fights. Okay. I guess. What are we looking at? So these are some hot air balloons. Oh, what is that? Okay, are we gonna activate this? Are we gonna... Oh, is this the source? Oh, okay, so that's what heats it up. This kind of reminds me of an area from what? From Guild Wars 2. There was a jumping puzzle in an area that looks like this. It's just basically a place that is actively in construction. I also did not expect this area to be as long as it's been. So I feel like a lot of the like side areas have been really short. But we're kind of over leveled, so it won't take us very long anyway. And I'm kind of a little bummed out that I think the final boss of the entire game is going to be like that too. I just remembered, by the way, the boss that I stopped at, the very final boss, it's like two painters. It's called, I think, Painter's World or something, and like there's two painters that you have to fight, and they share a health bar, so you can't just like kill one and be rid of the other. It's like, maybe that's me spoiling what the final boss of the Endless Tower is, but I don't know if that's like the final boss or if it's just the final stage, you know, and if there's more after that. I'm not really sure. But yeah, that one's I'll probably try to do that one off stream. It was really difficult. Like, genuinely, it was really difficult for me. And I do think part of that has to do with my build, but that's okay. That's okay. Can I... Oh, this is a jumping puzzle. Okay. Right? It's a platforming section. What's the difference between a jumping puzzle and a platforming section? I think there's a difference. Like, this doesn't feel necessarily like a puzzle to me. Maybe it's because I can already tell where I'm supposed to go, and that's the difference. Maybe that's the difference. I'm not really sure. I can never trust the characters in this game, by the way, when it comes to climbing. Longer shell converted to chroma. Okay. Oh, because it's probably maxed out too, then. I don't know. I didn't finish tower, yeah. But I will find out soon enough. Soon enough. I also found... I do think I can go back after we finish the game. So that's probably what I'll end up doing is having that be the very last thing. But a lot of people said Renoir's drafts is harder than the Endless Tower. So we'll see. We'll see. Because I was like, is Endless Tower the hardest thing? But a lot of people said Endless Tower is easier than the Flying Manor. And I don't think that's true. Like, at all. I don't think that's true in the slightest. But, I don't know. Maybe it's just because we completed it in a weird order. And, like, I was able to, like, get past what I got past, you know? I'm not really quite sure if that was the reason. I really don't know which way we're supposed to be going. But it feels like this is the way forward. So let's... I can't go back? Oh, come on! That's very annoying. That's very annoying. Okay. I also think I need to give Mael the thing where she always plays first. Because I don't think I've given her that Picto, and I think that Picto would be really good for her. Specifically because, again, her glass cannon build is very much glass cannon. Which is worse, to die or be the one who survives, to grieve or to be grieved? To be the one who survives? Some might say that's lucky, not simply because you survived, but because you had the opportunity to care deeply for another. I find myself grieving before they've even passed, grieving what could have been, grieving what it is to come. She'll never forgive herself. She'll carry her scars with her always. Would that I could ease her burden. The man has gone silent. Okay. Can we go back down? Oh, I wanted to go down. Okay. Can I really not go back? We're gonna go this way. So I think this is like the continuing area. I don't know if there is anything here though. Nonomar's drafts is pretty hard, but I don't know about the manor. I don't know about harder. Not sure. Okay. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. It really depends on how much damage I do. Because my main thing is like I haven't been needing to dodge really anything. Because I mean I have. That's a lie. Because if I didn't dodge I would just be finished. But yeah, I've gotten pretty bad at parrying. Like I've gotten a lot worse at parrying. Because I feel like I haven't been dealing enough parry damage to really consider it worth it, in my opinion. But I do think that's a situational circumstance where if you're dealing enough parry damage, you know, it might be worth trying to parry. But I've also been making so much AP that I'm like, I'm not really worried about that, you know? Let's go this way first real quick. These creatures make me so uncomfortable, by the way. I genuinely like, oh, why do they look like that?
Dad, it's a friend.
Why do they look like that? I'm big on hating insects too. Like, I don't know if y'all are insect enjoyers. I am not in the slightest, and I probably will never be. I will probably never be. Is there a point in coming over here? Like, it feels like the answer is no. And that's annoying, because I'm like, then why did I come here? I genuinely feel like the answer is no. Okay. So I fought them for no reason. Alright. A lot of enemies just don't give you a ton of XP. So I also don't know how, if I wanted to max out my level, what would be the best place to go do that. I'm not really sure.
Oh, lovely.
15% of a gradient charge on base attack. Oh, that would be pretty good to give to Verso. Where did this take me back to? I have no idea. Is this where we came from? Where I wanted to go back to? I think so. I can't tell at all. Is there anything over here? I really thought there would be. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Don't give me stuff then. Okay. I think I wanted to go this way. We went that way to get our pickup. And then we went up here. And I think I wanted to use the hot air balloon. Okay, but this actually makes me question if, like, maybe I shouldn't have come down first. Maybe I should have finished what was up there first. I don't know. I don't know. Why do they give me so many choices? This is not an RPG. I'm just kidding. This is not even like story-based choices. I do love a story-based decision though. I really do. I'm also, I don't know, I think part of me is scared that if I finish this, I can't come back and clear the rest of the area because it'll all crumble. And I feel like they haven't, the majority of the game has not been punishing like that for skipping anything, as far as I can tell. So I don't think they do that to us. Okay, but this is definitely the continuing area. So unfortunately, we will go back. This is the very first expedition, which makes sense. I wonder if all of the, like, flags have, like, made relative sense to their groups. I am not quite sure. I haven't been actively thinking about it the whole time, but there's definitely somewhere I see something and I'm like, does this make sense? I don't know if it does. I don't know if it does. This one does. This one definitely does. Like, this one is like a very clear indicator of like, okay, they were the very first expedition. That makes a shit ton of sense, you know? Some of them I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, we are gonna finish going this way, and then go back, and that should hopefully resolve our need to like keep searching. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna run past them. So we already went that way. There's nothing else over there. I don't really need to fight them for anything. It's just taking up time at this point. They don't give enough XP to be worth, okay? That's my opinion anyway. Where does this lead to? Oh. What is the point of this? Was it literally just this? I think this was it. Yeah, I think this is literally it. And then... was there anything else up there? I don't think so. I'm gonna say no and just keep going, okay? Because I don't want to be stuck here for forever. We're just gonna keep running past them. Yeah, that was a useless excursion. I think we got everything we needed to get. Unfortunately. And yes, I say unfortunately because I wanted to find more loot. Okay? Y'all know I'm a loot enjoyer. I'm a loot hoarder. Which I think is actually going to be very clear once we play Resident Evil. Because if y'all think I'm a hoarder in this game, wait. Just you wait, baby girl. Just you wait. Oh, God. No, because my level of hoarding is a little much. It's a little intense. It's a little excessive. Like, I literally would not. I hate consuming resources. And that's one of the main things why I do kind of appreciate the mechanic that I think was normalized or like generalized and like brought to everybody by Dark Souls. I'm sure other games have done it before, but the one where you go to a rest point and you recover your healing items. Oh my god. Love it. Love it. Obsessed with it, actually.
That Nevron just kick a different Nevron off the tower.
I saw the one falling, but I didn't see the one that did the kicking. You know, I don't know if that's necessarily as funny as it is sad to me. But maybe I care too much even about the Nevrons. Maybe I care too much even about the Nevrons. Because I'm like, why are y'all acting this way? What's going on? Can we do anything from here? No, some of these tools are humongous. We love watching Mark fight his own mental while we put away groceries. Exactly. Exactly. That's what my content was really made for. Because that's why horror I think is so perfect when we do play it, but I'm like that's too exhausting to like do on a regular basis. But in terms of like actually committing to the bit, like I think that's what I was made for, really. Because when you see me mentally struggle, like that's literally what the point of horror. And I really I love that experience, but also it's like there's only so much I can do, you know. There's only so much I can do without falling apart. And that's why I really love the like games that really build a lot of suspense, that really build a lot of like mystery into them, because I'm just like, I'm fighting my mental, and then I'm fighting the game, and then I'm fighting everything else, and we're just going through it. And I love that. I love that.
Death, it's a friend.
Period. Also, some ads are coming up. When the ads come up, I am going to go on a be right back screen because I really want to go and get myself some food real quick once the ads start. So that way you won't be missing anything. I won't be missing anything. But just to let you know. Okay. I love how we're probably going to have to pause in like the middle of a cutscene. Literally. Literally, what did I say? Can we start it so I can pause? There we go. I was like, we're going to pause in the middle of a cutscene. We are. We are. I'm aware. But yeah. Go ahead and go on a real quick ad break. It's only 3 minutes. I'm going to go heat up some food. Was taking a very long time trying to find what I wanted to heat up, so I heated up something else instead. Okay. Oh. Let me open the game. Alright. I just heated up a sausage. He's so cute and fuzzy. Wait, that seems like a person. This seems like a person. This does not look like an Evron.
Vertigo, remember?
That's so cute.
His intentions are good, I know, but his methods...
Your father?
I'm the youngest, which makes everything worse.
Oh, I understand that.
Do y'all think that's always the case?
Only child.
Yeah, Claire's the oldest. She's just so perfect, so accomplished and talented. Papa's favorite. He's so proud of her. And Verso.
I don't really like Clea though.
Verso could always make Papa laugh. I had so many inside jokes.
Do y'all think the
Then
youngest
there's
child
me.
has it worse?
And then there's you,
I feel like sometimes it's the
the
oldest.
actual favorite. The one he calls his hidden star, but who's too shy and self-conscious to see it.
Yet here I am, messing things up even more.
Look around. He just wants you to fly.
This Nevron is so cute. This Orphelin is different from the rest. It doesn't sabotage, it builds. I wonder what that's all about. Like, if they were meant to always be builders, but they just didn't understand. Or if Clea distorted them
All
herself.
these inventions. Gustav would have loved to see this.
He would have. The music here is so good. Oh god, the soundtrack here is stunning. I really would love to like listen and like play this game on like really loud speakers. I just think that would really enhance the entire experience, honestly. Girl, fuck Gustav. He gonna let... Please. No. Also, he is resting in his grave. Though I don't even know what abilities I should be unlocking now. Because I'm at a point where it's like... We only have so many levels left. I'm not even going to, actually. Wait, did I get all of Minoko's? I'm literally only missing one. I'm literally only missing one. God damn it, okay.
Oh,
What in the
lovely.
fuck is this? Millington's also a pie shell. Some of these, like, ones that are based on what, like, items you use, I think would be really helpful. I kind of want to start just running past the enemies, because I'm like, oh, do I want to fight every single one of you? Mainly because it's not like they're doing anything. Like, I'm just going in, one-shotting them, and moving on. You know? That was the wrong ability.
Lady Noak's next today.
Oh, I'm surprised it didn't kill, actually.
Fiery.
I don't know if I needed to use Stendhal, but I did. I did, and I will. Every single time. Every single time they give me an option to. Okay, so we want to go left first. That was really the indicator. The moment I saw something up there, I'm like, okay, I know we're going there first. I know we're going there first. Okay, I fucked that up, but that's fine. Cause we've been being bitches up today. Hey, yes we did. Yes we are.
Lady Luck's smiling today.
Yeah, I'm like, come on. I never used the item-based ones. I hardly use items in general. I mean, the thing is, my build just doesn't utilize items either, because for me, using items would fuck me over. Because I'm using things like inverted. I'm using things like the ones where I'm basically going to get one shot every single time. So if I'm getting one shot every single time, I mean, the items are literally useless, right? Like, we can acknowledge that. And so, if you were using a build like mine at all, yeah, like, it's not going to be useful. But I think if you have, like, some people probably have, like, really tanky builds, where maybe, you know, they're not doing the most damage, but if you're gonna live for 5 years, then it's not really gonna matter if you do that much damage, you know? I'm so high up, so high up! Mishmish is trying to lick my plate, and I'm just not. We're not doing that. Okay, we're gonna fight him. Oh, I should have just used... I should have just used Miss Mael. Okay, but regardless, we're just gonna... There's no way he survives this, you know? Like, come on. Come on. Even my first ability did so much that I'm like, okay. Gain 1 rank on applying mark. Mark an enemy on base attack. Apply powerless on marking. Oh, that is good, actually, for Monoko. But I kind of like the weapon he currently has. So we'll see. Oh. Apply defenseless on break. See, some of these are good, and we don't have any of them. 15% increased damage for each status effect on self. I don't like that, honestly. But I guess this could be good on Mael. Okay, actually, I'm realizing I have so much money. I don't need to be that picky about how I spend it. You're coming with me to take out my trash and check my mail. Okay, period. Do you get a lot of mail? I get a lot of junk mail, personally. We have so much money. Like, I'm kind of living for this, because so many times we've been to a shop, and I've just been broke as hell. I don't know if there's a point in, like, buying everything from them. I'll have to look at the achievements later, but I don't really think there's a reason or incentive for me to do that, personally. Does this just take me back up? Where does this take me to? I don't know if I'm going to regret having taken this. Where the hell is this going? I'm just now remembering that, like, on the earlier layer, I kind of didn't do everything. The earlier layer that we were on, we didn't get everything on there. There are definitely stuff we missed. Okay. Let's take our little chroma. I don't know what we didn't get, though. And I don't know if it's possible for me to come back. Oh, it is. Okay. I was like, I don't want to go this way if we can't go back. Okay. I need to remember that there's a certain point we do need to go back to, because I don't want to miss that loot that was over there.
Wow.
Heal 15% on applying a buff. Okay, period. Was there any stuff down here that we missed? Oh, yes, there is. But then we can't come back up. Ugh, that's so annoying. Okay. I know we missed stuff down here. That's why I'm like, you know what? We'll just drop and, like, figure out what the hell we still don't have.
Well, that will help.
I want to deal with all of them. But then we have to fight every single person. I'm like, I don't want to have to keep entering and exiting the combat, you know? I guess maybe you don't know, actually. Oh, there's a Patank over here somewhere.
Interesting.
I actually was really confused when I fought the chromatic Patank, and I did not realize that it was chromatic. I was confused because I was like, why is it so fucking big? I thought I was delusional, and that was just like, it just looked big, and then we got into combat, and it was actually big, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute, hold on. But, yeah. Again, I was over leveled for that too. I think I've been over leveled for almost every single thing I've done. So that makes certain things hard to like figure out if this was the intended way to do it or if this was like the intended experience, you know? Because when you're as leveled as I've been, it's just like, okay, I guess. The manor! We haven't been to the manor in a while, actually. We haven't been to the manor in a while. A new entry.
You speak to me of perfection, but is there really any such thing? Or is it a siren?
I mean,
leading
when it
us
comes to
astray?
certain things, yeah.
I happily predict that neither of us will ever summit that elusive peak, but I care little as long as we walk together.
Interesting.
Art gives us the perception of control.
I don't know if I
For a
agree with
moment,
that.
as I paint, I find order among the chaos.
I guess when you're proficient
That
enough,
is,
probably.
for me, a moment of pure contentment.
That's beautiful.
And that is truly better than perfection.
That's... You know, sometimes I don't hate Renoir, but that's not often. What is this? Is this a Lampmaster? No, this is the Sacred River. I don't know what this is. And then these are a bunch of all the different Nevrons, and they're like sculptures of them. Painted sculptures. I wonder if we're missing any rooms still. I actually don't know. I don't know if any of the doors are still closed. Oh, is this one? No, I think all of them are open. I feel like we get an achievement if we opened all of them, so maybe not. I don't know what doors are still closed, though. Anyway. Yeah, I'm really curious to see, like, what will happen if I do open all the doors, or if anything will happen. Bitch, get out of my face. They're so annoying. They're all just a nuisance. Gosh, can you leave me alone? Bitch, where's the potato? Please! Okay.
Here we go. Death's a friend.
I don't know why the frame rate suddenly dropped so much. Like, what's going on? Alright. Oh my god, this man is dedicated. He is obsessed. He said, I want the coochie, I want the wiener, I want the everything. Damn.
Death is a friend.
Fuck them up. You know, at this point, I just need to sneeze, and they say, okay, let me play dead. That's really what we've gotten down to. I just want the Patank, y'all. Okay, here she is. Wait, by the way, did y'all see how I'm dressing up as Monoko? Look, he's gagging. He's gagging. Like, come on now. Don't play with him, period. I don't know why I did that. Because I think he was going the right way. So I don't think he has to go around. Yeah. Just have to push him that way. Okay. I'm like, there's not that many directions left for him to go. Please. No, because come on. Are you telling me he's not giving Cantissimo in that little outfit? Come on now. Oh. I really didn't. There's... Okay. That's fine. I think it's so cool when I actually manage to break with literally one hit. I didn't think we were going to kill with one hit. Okay. Yay. I see how it is. Okay, but no, for real. The next time we get to a save point, I need to give Mael some colors of Lumina so that I can finally place on her what I wanted to place. Get Verso swimsuit and he can match with Monoko's, please. I don't know where that Gestural Beach is. I haven't found it. Unless it's one that I thought I did and I just didn't. Because I could have sworn I've been to every beach, but maybe not. Is it hidden somewhere? Or is it on the map? Because I really don't know which one I've missed. Okay, we're going to quickly upgrade Mael. She needs like 5. Excuse me. Okay, where is it? Yeah, I love an empowering dodge. Did you S rank every beach? Wait, what do you mean S rank? They have ranks? I'm so confused. Oh yeah. I mean, I think I only saw one that had ranks. I only saw one that had ranks, which is the volleyball. And I did do that one. I don't know. I don't know. If there's something else, then maybe not. But I thought I did. I really did, so I don't know. Okay, I want First Strike and I want Glass Cannon. So we're gonna also... How much does she need? We have 3. So, and we need 10. So we're gonna give her 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's right. I have so much Colors of Lumina just sitting in my inventory. Alright. Energy Master, by the way, would be dope, but I don't think she really needs it right now, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. We're gonna give her... Where is it? Did I lose it? I mean, like, did you get the highest reward when you... I thought so. But I don't remember most of them having several things to get rewards. Is it from the one that, like, had falling things on you? Because I was wondering if that one had more than one thing, but I didn't find anything. What was it? I was looking for something in particular, and I don't know where I lost it. What was I looking at? Because there's no way I gave her that for no reason. Right? Was it Breaker? I want to say Breaker, but I don't think so. Girl. Not this. I hate when things don't show up on my phone and I have to do it on here. Okay. 1 second. Yeah, I don't know what I was looking at that I was like, yeah, this is the... Oh my god, I almost fell off my chair. I actually didn't. I just pushed and it felt like I was... It just felt like I was. First Strike, that's what it was. Okay. I don't think I need anything else right now. Powerful Shield would be cool, but I don't know if that's when that triggers. Because if it's when I do the damage, then it wouldn't apply to Stendhal. It's from the race time one. Okay, I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen that. Is that just on the map? Because that means I skipped it and I don't know which one I skipped or why. Okay, I'm going to give him like 30. I kind of want to just get him to 200. And like Verso's not doing much, but I want to boost Miss Lune, so we're going to give her the rest. Verso should have enough to be useful. And then I'll handle that later. So I'm like, I don't want to spend time right now having to put all of those and allocate those appropriately. But okay. Let's go back this way. Like, I'm not trying to fight everybody every single time. So this might just be easier. Okay. But I have just traveled to the next point. I actually don't know. Because if the answer is yes, then maybe I should have just done that. Yeah, because this is where we saw the boss or whatever that we... Not the boss. But like the fixer or whatever. Yeah, he's right there. Oh, I love his little lamp. I didn't say anything about it earlier, but I really love it. It's very cute. Okay. Is there anywhere else to go here? No. Alright. I actually don't remember if there was a safe point over here, but I want to think that there was. I'd like to think so. I think that would make sense. I didn't think this area would be so long. Sheesh. Oh, I see some enemies over there. They're about to get some. And not the good kind of some. Okay. Let's go. Let's go on our way there. We need to beat them up. We need to show them the pain that they have caused us. Because why do they keep entering fights they can't win? I never get that. I never get that. Enemies need to learn their place. You know how there's games where, like, based on your level, the enemies will stop, like, going to you, and you just have to go to them? Maybe they need to do that. Maybe they need to do that. I think that's usually just MMOs, but the point really stands. The point really stands. Was there anything else over here other than that? I don't remember if there was anything else. Because I'm not going to use the thing again, but I do want to see if there's anything else that we missed in the area. Also, Monoko running in the suit is kind of really hot. I said what I said. I said what I said. I didn't necessarily love the speedo, but I think the suit is giving. Y'all, the suit makes him hear me out. Come on now. Like, are you telling me he's not giving here? Let them be bold, please. I think it's mainly the cutscenes, because we've been in, like, very unserious cutscenes before, and I'm like, this is kind of taking me out. Because why are we acting like this? Oh my god, they didn't let me run away! See, this is why we hate some dumb bitches, like...
Ready.
Hold on.
Death is a friend.
Oh! So that's what that does. I didn't know that hitting the lamp removes your blight. Okay, this is actually... Giving her play first is going to make this really useful for that final level of the Endless Tower. Because I think that actually adds a lot
Useful?
to her. And to CL being useful, because then I don't have to use that turn to give her intervention. I can just take Mael's turn as normal. And I think that's going to be really helpful. Yo, the way I'm still like, I am so hungry, you don't even understand. I don't know why. I don't know if I had enough food yesterday, maybe? No, I think yesterday was fine on food. I don't know. I don't know. I think, girl, maybe I'm just big back sometimes. Because I am craving specifically some Freddy's fries. I don't know if y'all have Freddy's, but if you do, go get some fries. Because I'm not getting any right now. And somebody needs to. Somebody needs to. I've actually been having a lot of Freddy's, and I'm like, I literally don't like their burgers that much. The fries are good, and the shakes are incredible. But their burgers are not good. Their burgers are very underwhelming. 61. Okay.
See,
But
Oh, so this is like an
I
interruption.
disagree. I don't think she's lonely.
What is she talking about?
She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of society here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop.
I love the co-conspirator.
I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before.
It's weird.
I admit I'm impressed by her creativity and drive. I feel almost like a traitor for saying it. But there's something about her. You can't help but want her to reach the sky.
I love that entry. That entry just feels kind of like so authentic and real. And it's also really interesting to see people who have like these opposing views too. I have Freddy's back in Alabama. Oh, girl, I guess you're taking a flight. Alright, I don't know how long that drive would be. I don't think it would be super long, but it definitely wouldn't be like a drivable, like a realistically drivable, like you just go there and back, you know? What would it be, like 5 hours? That would be my guess. Because I don't know how far that distance is. My geography's not great. Mainly it's actually my memory, because I've memorized it at one point, but I don't remember my states that well. So that could be a crazy reach. But I don't think they're that far apart, you know? Mentally, I'm like, they're not that far apart. Also, the music right now feels like they're trying to hypnotize us. Like, I feel a little charmed. 5 hours from you, girl. I don't know. I don't know where you are in the state, but like the state edges, you know, if I was to think of the state edges, I don't know how far apart those would be. Cause that's why I'm like, I don't know. That would be my guess on like, if you were on the very edge, my guess would be the difference is 5 hours, but that could be insanely off. It probably is. Okay, that looks like a black hole, and if we wanted the Clarity, we would go there, but currently we don't want the Clarity, so we're gonna go here. Oh, that looks like probably a chromatic boss. What is this? Alabama, girl. Alabama from your state, girl. It's not Arizona. Am I crazy? I hated this enemy in the Frozen Hearts area. Not after I overleveled him, but you know, before that.
Lady
Before that. Resplendent Chroma Catalyst, Colors of Lumina. Okay. That was still not all chromatic bosses. Y'all, I'm scared. Is Renoir's Draft's gonna have some? No, there's probably some that I've missed in the Outer World. I actually did try to clear most of the ones in the Outer World that we struggled with before, and I did beat those. So, I beat everything in the overworld that I've found. Except for the canvas, but that's crazy. What? Girl, maybe I need to look at a map. Because I would have never imagined the distance to be that far. What? There's no way. That's insane. That's insane to me. I'm like, I need the map, girl. The map needs to get pulled up. The map needs to get pulled up. Because what? Is she paint? Are we going to fight her right here? Are we going to fight her? Hi, Alicia. How you doing, girl? Is this the same one we saw with Renoir? I think so. It should be. Oh. It's the one who had to suffer. This scary looking mountain. It's okay.
Hello.
Hi. Is this a safe space? Can we talk to you?
Alicia. Your letter.
It's such a terrible condition. He doesn't care. I'm sorry, but I can't look at CL. She does not look like she cares that much. What are we looking at? What is this site of? Does this represent the darkness? Oh? What is going on? What is that?
She blames us. Doesn't she? You didn't deserve that.
Sorry. I hate what they did to her. We gonna go in there? Is there anything we can do to help her? I don't know if there is. Are we... That's the mask. I couldn't tell what it was earlier. I was wondering what happened to it. Going. Is that the paintress? Is this where she's being rebirthed? What is this?
Oh, you're the real accent.
Oh, this is the
You
axon.
know, Papa painted her. So, you know who she
beautiful.
represents?
Alicia is.
You like being here
Kind of understand that, honestly.
with her.
Maybe she feels some sort of relation to her. Connection. Honestly, despite all of the burns on her face, she's still so beautiful. Are we going to 1v1 her? Okay. Okay, wait, let me catch up to chat. We're talking about a state that's only a state away from the East Coast, or a state that's only one state away from the West Coast. You know, yeah, but like I would need to see on the map, like in proximity. Sometimes that's not crazy to me. Hi Mark, how are you? Hi Luigi, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Girl, this is... Something is wrong with your sound. Really? It's happening to you too? Because somebody said that earlier, but it's not an issue for everyone. So I wasn't... don't know, girl. You know, you didn't really miss anything. That was one hit. I did Stendhal, and Stendhal was done. Hold on. We're gonna snooze this real quick. So I'm like, I know we're gonna get... I'm like, we're gonna come back to that. After this, we could try refreshing the stream, like, from my end, where I, like, just restart my OBS. But that's really all I can think of. Because we're almost done with this portion of our stream. And we're going to get into Resident Evil after this. So. I could probably try it then. And hope that resolves it. Okay. That Axon is so cute. Can we take them home? Can we take them as our little baby? I want to take care of them. It's actually so cute. It's so cute.
I guess this represents his hope for us. For me, then. Go. Claim your piece of sky.
I do think it would have been cool to see some of her abilities. Maybe I should have just skipped my turn. I wonder if that just looked like the flash of a second to them.
We both deserve to fly. Let me give you a new beginning.
Are we gonna recreate her? Are we gonna give her color? Are we gonna... What are we doing exactly?
Alicia.
Are we gonna gamage her?
Send me to my family.
We are.
Wait.
I'm sorry, Verso.
Mael!
Verso, it's what she wanted. Okay, we are back. Hopefully... Oh, that is very weird. It moved my... My face was on the other side, was it not? I don't know why it moved me to the right side. I don't know why it moved me to the right side. Hopefully this fixes the issue. I don't know if it didn't. And then if it didn't, we can see what else we can do from there. But, like, it kind of currently is what it is type situation. If there is nothing, if it's still like that. Because I don't see anything else we can do. Otherwise, we'll have to just... Oh, did it fix? Oh, thank God. Okay. I was like, I'm scared. What's going on? Yeah, I just restarted it. I didn't see what else I could do, honestly. So that was the only thing I was able to do. At camp, Verso refuses to talk to anyone. He stands by alone by the lake. After a while, Mile decides to go and talk to him. Also, once we get to a saving point, we're gonna stop and we're gonna switch games.
I'm sorry.
I know.
It's what she wanted. I owed her that much.
I thought I was
We
talking to the
owed
devil,
her
the
that
pretty
much.
devil, but the devil, please. I'm sorry that it was really that bad. I don't know why it was only on your end. I think that's what was kind of confusing because, and not only your end, but I mean like only specific people and not everyone. I think it must have just been some sort of lag.
I honored her wishes. That's something neither you nor Renoir ever did. And not Maman either.
I know.
I didn't get to say goodbye. You didn't wait. You didn't give me a chance to persuade her.
But then, is that really what she wants? Or are you just imposing your will onto her?
She knew what she wanted.
I know that's difficult.
You wouldn't have been able to sway her.
She's not you. You don't know that. I know her better than you do.
And I also understand where he's coming from, because even I'm a little dumbfounded by
But you
what she
didn't even
did.
give me the chance to try. You just erased her.
Verso.
You've lost 2 brothers. You know what it's like to lose your sibling and never get the chance to say goodbye.
Yeah.
You painters, you just do what you want. You don't care how it affects the rest of us.
I do care. I know you're hurting, but the person who made that decision wasn't me. It was her. Would have been wrong to deny her just so you could try and talk her out of her decision.
She's the last of my family. I have no one left now.
Felt like she was gone for quite a while. I don't think you only now lost her. I think you lost her a long time ago.
You have me. You have us.
Mile, I wasn't ready.
I know.
Don't understand.
I know.
You were ready when you set Papa free. You expected that he would erase the canvas and everyone in it. Isn't that the same thing?
It's different. It's different.
Yeah, it's different in the way that you didn't even give us a choice. That one actually really frustrates me because he never told us what was going on. He just wanted us to go along to do what he wanted without us knowing why. So you have to stream the whole evening now. You just start, please.
Why did she do that?
You know why. But
I do know why.
you're right. I should have thought of you. I should have given you a chance to say goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm truly sorry, Verso.
Please.
Despite his frustration, Verso understands Miles' words. He appreciates that Mile is honest with him. And Mile empathizes deeply with Verso. Mile and Verso feel closer to each other. I'm surprised that it's not the fucking last relationship level between them. They sit in silence a little longer. This time, Mile comforts Verso. They head back to the others. Yeah, that must have been quite traumatizing for him. We're gonna save right here, and then we'll continue off next time with everything else, because I did not think this would take so long. I would also deeply do things with Verso, please. You know, he do look kind of fine, but his haircut is not giving. His haircut is not giving. Okay. We're gonna go to sleep, and then we're gonna exit there. I don't think anything else is gonna happen. I think we're just gonna be right outside of the retreat. Okay. Yeah. So we're just gonna exit over here. Not everyone can slay with his hair like you. Thank you, you know? But I don't slay with my hair all the time either, so there's give and take. I'm really happy that we got to find out a little bit more about what the fuck happened to Alicia, because we haven't seen her in such a long time. And I think that was a really nice send off to like end how things are with her. But I do wish we'd had more time to speak and talk to her and get to understand where she's from and what's happened to her and her entire experience, because we really never really got to see that at all. And we don't really know her. So that part did kind of feel a little shallow. But that's going to be all for today. Okay. I hope you guys have a good night, morning, or afternoon, wherever you are. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye bye.